What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the new episode of Prod.cast. I'm SK.
I'm Andric.
And I'm Basil.
And we are right here at the DC Fandome trailer and behind the scenes video showcase and review. So today we are going to be doing this Aquaman 2 behind the scenes video. So we are going to be showcasing all the trailers and behind the scene videos for all DC that are all shown in the DC Fandome. And we have just completed the Peacemaker, and today we are going to be doing Aquaman 2, the behind the scenes footage or the behind the scenes video. Or before you start reviewing this, I just want to know if you guys have watched the first the Aquaman.
Yes.
Yeah,
of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
We have watched Justice League. We have watched Aquaman.
To be fair, I really don't want to count the Justice League Aquaman. I mean the who's the guy name? Joss Whedon's version. I really don't like it.
No, yeah, but that's not we are not discussing that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I tend to distance that
Yeah.
the characters that I watch from James Wong version versus Joss Whedon's version. I always think that I really love the James Wong portrayal of Aquaman.
James Wan.
James Wong or what? Oh yeah, James Wong.
Wan.
Yeah,
James
Wan.
Not Wong.
Oh okay.
I definitely like James Wan's rendition of Aquaman as well. They found a way to make the classic gold and green suit look cool, but that's probably because it's Jason Momoa. Anything that guy puts on just looks cool. But they have made very interesting and I would say very positive changes to the Aquaman character from the comic books, and
Yes.
they made him more modern and a lot more likable, more grungy, because it's Jason Momoa. Come on, he's a huge dude, and the tattoos are great because they match mine, kind of. So yeah, I like the first movie. I think that the costume design or the suit design for Black Manta is spot on. It's perfect. It's basically right out of the
It's
comic.
Yeah.
ripped out from the comics. That's right.
Even the way the eyes glowed is perfect, and
perfect.
And the
Ripped out
cast
from
that
the
they chose for him, I think his name is Yahya Abdul or something.
Oops.
Yeah, Abdul Martin.
Yeah.
Great cast. This might be an unpopular opinion, but I think even Amber Heard was cast well.
Yeah, she was actually.
I think so, definitely.
Actually, to be
Yeah,
fair, she without the controversy, I think she really portrayed Mira
controversy
really
aside.
well. Yeah, controversy aside.
She did her job well.
Yeah.
She looks great with the red hair.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
she's like when she's in her costume with the red hair and everything, she's totally Mira. The costume really pops, that's why.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, but it's good because it helps to make me feel that they really made an effort to make the entire show great. Especially this was the show immediately after Justice League. I think this was the first show after the Joss Whedon Justice League. So there was
that's right.
a lot of skepticism whether or
That's
not
right.
it will pull off well after the whole debacle.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it proved all
Well,
of us wrong.
I really loved the first Aquaman. I felt that there are two scenes that are highlights of the show for me. First is obviously the fight scene, the final battle, the one on atop the submarine. That was amazing. Like I've never seen anything like that. Because of the nature of the characters, right? They fight in water and on top of water.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like that
Yeah.
ever. And then the other one that I really liked was the running on rooftops in Sicily. I think if I'm not wrong, it's in Sicily.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it really reminded me of a James Bond movie.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah. So I'm really excited to see what's coming next for Aquaman. I think a lot of the characters are really well casted, like including Om.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
This is Patrick Wilson. Patrick Wilson really looks like Om from the comics. Like with that with his blonde hair and the blue eyes and the whole the whole elitist vibe that he pulls off really perfect.
He pulled out way better than
Yeah.
when he was as a Night Owl
Yeah.
in Watchmen.
He pulls off Ocean Master perfectly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even Nicole Kidman was casted well, and it didn't feel like they casted her because they wanted her star power.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall we go?
Yeah.
Shall we jump right into the trailer?
Yeah, man.
Let's go.
Let's
man.
go.
First day of production.
Hello. Aloha DC Fandome. I apologize for the 4-year wait.
Oh my gosh. Been here since 2017.
But I'm very proud of the sequel because it's tackling a
Very
lot of
legacy,
issues
man.
environmentally.
Yeah, he's a very
Stakes
nice
are
dude.
higher, and I'm
Yeah.
just excited because I had a big part in my boy James, you know? Check it
Oh,
out.
James
I'm
Wan
excited for you
again?
to see it.
Cool.
Tides are changing.
Oh yeah, James Wan.
Yeah, yeah.
Support the tides are
I
changing.
didn't know.
Like the comic book, the world of Aquaman is so big and so rich.
It's epic. It's
Whoa.
huge. It's colorful. The world is at stake.
I'm super excited to be back making the sequel. I have so much invested into it. I love this character. I love what it represents. There's nothing that I've ever been a part of that's like this.
The Trident.
People are going to be in for a treat. When Aquaman 2 comes out, they're going to get a movie that's more mature, but yet still retain its fun, to give the audience something different, something new that they haven't seen before.
The success of that movie as the biggest DC movie of all time shows what James Wan and his team were able to do. And in this second film, we have turned the dials up to 11. It has the action, the fun, the heart.
Oh, he's back.
Superheroes
Yes.
and supervillains have entertained generations of fans across the globe.
Yeah.
You got it? We put that in the movie?
To play around with this cast again is
Oh,
quite a
I
trip.
bet he's
We're having
back.
a blast. This
Yeah,
movie's
they're
a lot
all
of
back.
fun.
Yeah, they're all back.
I think fans are going to be very
I think
happy.
they haven't seen anything from Nicole Kidman yet.
And I think James is really excited to go
Oh,
all
Willem
out.
Dafoe.
This
Oh,
is
yeah,
an
we
exciting
love that
scene. We better get to a little bit of action.
Could be Spider-Man.
It's going to be a fun adventure like it was the first time.
Baywatch.
It's just better.
We see that Black
Oh, he's-
Panther is
oh,
still
silver
seeking
helmet
his
now.
vengeance to try and
Oh,
kill
nice.
Aquaman.
Oh my god, that is
That looks good.
That's gonna
It's
be
a bit
something
smaller,
that's exciting
so
for
I
the
guess the
audience,
actor
something for
can
them
turn his head a
to
bit
be
better.
swept up into the world of Aquaman again.
About to kick some ass.
It's a globe-trotting story. We visit so many different worlds. This movie isn't afraid to embrace its fantasy and go on this magical journey. I think it's gonna be really awesome.
Wow, end
Wow.
of next year.
That was
Wow,
fast.
Awesome.
Less than
Oh,
a-
that's long, man.
No, that was fast. They started only in July. Then they are going to show like less than a year's time.
Okay, no. I think that's a alright timeline.
Mm.
Yeah. Like okay, if they shoot in July, right, means they'll be done in September.
Yeah, likely.
Or even halfway through August.
Mm.
Yeah, and then after that your post production ready now. So we will likely see a trailer sometime around March when the Batman comes on
Mm.
the first look.
Mm.
Yeah. Or it could even be earlier, we don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so far, wow, it looks
Yeah, to be
all the stuff that they're showing us looks pretty good.
To be
Yeah.
to be
Yeah.
fair,
Yeah.
I would say that it's very. I'm quite hyped about this. Even
Yeah.
though it's just only a
Same.
couple of
Same.
it's just a couple of concept arts that were showing right now. Yeah.
I think James Wan hasn't made anything bad yet, right? Till date.
No.
Even
that's
his horror
first-
films.
That's his first major picture,
Mm.
I think.
And it really feels like I mean, yes, they haven't showed us a trailer.
Like I
nor
mean
do we know
mainstream
the
lah.
story.
That's his
Yeah.
first mainstream feature.
Mm.
Because
and
previously
we-
he only worked in horror, yeah.
I see. And we don't know anything else about the second movie, which is now titled as Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
Mm.
But it feels like not just all the cast are the same, but most of the crew are the same as well.
Yeah.
In terms of even the producer. So I think if the first movie did so well, I don't see what the second movie would drop lah. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I pretty much have full confidence in the second movie. I'm
one
very
thing-
excited to watch it.
One thing I didn't mention earlier that I really liked about the Aquaman film was that they were very generous with the environments.
Yeah.
The underwater
Yes,
scenes.
yes.
Like everything just looked so beautiful.
Mm.
They took you to a lot of different locations.
Yeah.
Correct.
And
And based on what they are telling us, they are going to bring us to a lot more
Even
different
more.
places.
And it's going to look even more vibrant.
Mm.
Yeah.
I think that
Amazing,
was
eh?
something that was very lacking in the early DCEU films, which is it has a very lack of color.
Well, I mean, it really depends on the character, I guess. Yeah, I don't want. Okay, so I don't want all my characters and all my films to look the same. Even though they can come into the same movie and team up, but not all of their movies have to look the same. Same thing goes for the Avengers, Yeah. So I think it's just a different director bringing something different to the table. But when Aquaman appears again in Justice League, it's gonna be hopefully more Snyder than Whedon.
Okay.
Again.
Hopefully just provided if they bring in Snyder back.
Yeah, because I mean, you look compare Guardians of the Galaxy to Iron Man to Captain America. All these three different movie series have different feel to it, but they all can come together in the same movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we still accept that. So I think the same can be done with DC. Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Let's see. But from this DC fandom, I mean, I know at this point of recording we're only 2 trailers in. It does feel like the DCEU is building itself back up quite well.
Yeah.
But then again, they are competing with Marvel's Phase 4 right now. So I don't know what Marvel has in store for Phase 4 because it's not like they've announced anything like super majorly huge yet.
Yeah.
I would argue that in the entire Phase 4 lineup, the biggest thing will be Guardians 3.
Actually, I don't think so. That DC right now they are doing any competing with.
I don't think Guardians 3 is the biggest thing. The biggest thing is Spider-Man.
Yeah, but
okay, but we are seeing that pretty soon. So
but I would say that
because usually the way Marvel functions is like their per phase, their last few movies is their the entree, the biggest thing that they want to showcase to you that will lead into the next phase. But Spider-Man is pretty early on. Like it showcases pretty early in the phases, like in Phase 4. So they did tease a Fantastic Four logo, but it's not confirmed. So I don't think Fantastic Four will be in Phase 4.
I think it really depends because I think that Spider-Man and the coming Eternals, right, it will really show us a glimpse of what's to come, I guess. But like for example, like Spider-Man, he's gonna break the multiverse, right?
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah.
If the multiverse isn't already broken in Loki.
Yep.
And then I'm guessing something has to be big enough for the Eternals to want to interfere, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like I really feel that they're banking a lot on the Eternals. And I don't know how to feel about that because we don't really know anything about those characters. Yeah.
But to be fair, I would say that right now, if you notice the way that they structure the whole entire DC fandom, right, they are not directly competing with Marvel. If you notice, they are doing their own things.
Yep, which is great.
Yeah,
because
finally,
you shouldn't compete directly.
Yeah.
It's only when you start to compete directly with Marvel, and that's why you lose because that's what happened. That's what basically happened to Zack Snyder.
Because Marvel is already 10 years ahead of them.
Yeah.
So
correct.
I think that right now it's best that they just keep it this way and then they don't talk about Justice League again. I think that is the best direction that they should be focusing.
Yeah, I don't think we should see another Justice League movie until we see another Superman movie.
Yeah.
If they do have, if Henry Cavill wishes to come back.
Henry Cavill said he's keen on doing it. So yeah, but it's almost 10 years since we saw a Superman movie.
Excluding Batman vs Superman, those are not.
Don't like I'm not saying like a movie where another character appears. I'm saying just Superman only.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I really want to see Henry Cavill bring the definitive Superman that Zack Snyder had always planned to show.
So there we have it. This is our reaction to the latest Aquaman behind the scenes videos. We will be putting this up, and tomorrow we will be showing Shazam reaction video. So do look forward to that, and we'll see you again tomorrow. See you. Bye-bye.
Bye.